Welcome to Redink Tutorials. In this video, I will show you the basic functionality of Redink. Redink is an add-in that runs within Word, Outlook, and Excel, and can be accessed through this menu in all three applications. I have here a number of shortcut commands, but you will also get access to the commands if you click here on this small button and then simply select what you want to do to have certain text parts translated into English, into German, to have it corrected, to have it anonymized. You can also enter prompts. So you have, on the one hand, predefined functions like these ones up here, but you can also go and basically add your own prompt into the system and have it do something. And I will show you now how this works. So we go and select a certain part. Then we ask this to be translated to German by simply clicking on it. We wait for a short moment and it will be translated to German. You can do this now if you want to make changes to it by using your own prompt. You again select the text. This is important because this text will then be sent to the AI together with your request and go to freestyle. Freestyle is the command you should use if you want to issue to the AI your own instruction. So if you have some special things to do, you have specific questions, special tasks that are not already predefined, go and use freestyle. Click on freestyle and then you can enter your prompt. You don't need to read all this up here. This is simply a quick reference for many of the features that we will talk about in other sessions. Here you can simply go and say, for example, add a sentence in the middle of this paragraph that makes sense. We're now doing that, so now it has done this. It went pretty fast, so you don't see actually what has happened. I will undo this again, and now I will show you how we can do this in a better manner, which is we go back to freestyle, and so that we don't need to re-enter the prompt, you can simply press Control P. This will get back your last prompt, and you will then add here the instruction that this should be done as a markup. I have clicked OK before. Now I will click OK, do a markup. You could also go and add here a front markup. This has the same effect. So I'll click on markup. It will now again go to the AI, and here we have it. So this is the sentence that was added. You can also go and ask questions for example, about your text that you have, which is, again, I'll select this, go to freestyle and say, explain me this. Now, if I say explain me this, then it will provide me an explanation, but because I've selected the text, it will actually replace the text. So that's not what we really want to have. So now it has inserted basically the explanation. That doesn't make sense. I want to have the explanation separately, which is why I again go to freestyle. Here is the prompt. And here I then select use window. So it will provide me the explanation in a separate window. Here it is. This window I could transfer to the so-called pane, which is a separate portion of the window on the side here. And I can now basically continue work on the document and have here the explanations that are there, or some suggestions on what to do. We will look in another video on more things you can do in this manner. But there is one other command I want to show to you, which is very helpful because it can also help you understand documents. It is basically this explain command that you see here in the analyze menu. So these commands up here, they do something with your text. They change it in one way or the other. the Analyze submenu contains a number of other features that will give you more information about how you can deal with the text. And I particularly like a lot Explain. I always use that when I have a long document in front of me and want to understand what's it about. A contract, it could be a brief, it could be something else. You simply click on Explain and it will now go and select the entire text and provide you input on a number of aspects to the document that you have in front of you, which you may find helpful. It will provide you information about the structure of the text, about whether it makes sense, if there are errors and other kinds of things. So here you see it has identified this is a lawyer's letter with structural information, what it asks to do, the logic about it, and also weaknesses and errors and ambiguities that are there. It, for example, now has seen that this is an old date and it knows now is a different year and it comes up with that, or shows you some other problems that could be there, including whether there are some prompt injection or manipulation attempts. So that's something you may find helpful. You could, of course, also go and ask your own questions by using Freestyle. And other points we will discuss in another video. Just one last thing I want to show you. You have seen here this menu. There are many more functions, and to enable them, you can click on Settings. And once you are in Settings, you can go and click here on the Simple Menu checkbox up here. You click deselect the Simple Menu and go back, then you will see that there are even more features in Red Ink that now are available to you. You may want to start with the simple menu, so you can go and check this box if it's not checked on your installation, so you're not getting overwhelmed with it. But you see there is a lot more to find out, and we will talk about them, these other issues and features, in separate videos. Thank you very much and have fun with Red Ink.